The KVJ Show.
Please stop having that hack Jason talk about anything. He's pure trash. He's a small-minded man with even a smaller penis. I bet his family is embarrassed by his public stupidity.
Oh, jeez.
You hate us, you hate us, you hate us. You hate the KVJ Show.
I can't tell who's more dead weight, that unfunny, dirty hippie Denny's or that annoying douche Suits. Well, I have my answer. It's definitely Jaybird.
How did that turn? Wow.
Someone got punched twice.
Yeah.
Punched a couple times.
That was a tough round there. Very tough round.
Ow.
Dunkin' is the official coffee of the KVJ Show. America runs on Dunkin'. The KVJ Show is now live on 97.9 WRMF.
It's time to wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ Show to start your morning. Kevin is the host, and his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Beast, so don't get her pissed. Jason talks like a spaz, and they love to talk about Bigfoot and stats. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ Show.
Happy Friday. Here we go. It is the KVJ Show. It is a weekend. Yeah. Got a big old party going on tonight, too. We get to take this show out live. Oh, yeah. Going to be at Dosscraft Beer and Pizza on Singer Island just after 5 p.m. today. So bust out of work. Get out of there early. Go get your table. Go get your pizza order in. Get a beer. Get ready for the show.
I don't want to speak for y'all, but I feel like I'm in my prime. So let's do this.
Only getting better.
Only getting better.
Only getting better.
Just like a wine cooler, better with age.
Yeah.
Wine cooler.
I'm not wine. I'm a wine cooler.
Wine cooler, huh? They still do the wine cooler thing?
They do. I don't know if they call them wine coolers, but there's a version of that out there.
Yeah.
For sure.
Okay.
You know how you hear people on the radio and you're like, I wonder what they look like when they're saying that. I wish I could see them. Well, you can. We're right there on youtube.com/KVJ Show.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
What you think about today, Jay Bird?
Well, it's the woman that filmed her daughter taking that tongue thing from the doctor's office, licking it and all that.
Yeah, tongue suppressor.
Yes, they got with her for an interview. She's going to talk. She's going to let the people know what she was thinking, why she filmed it.
Is this the daughter or the mother?
This is the mother explaining.
Okay.
Okay, this is her with the reporter. Is that correct?
Believe so.
Now, in recent weeks, we have seen videos.
It's the other clip.
Mom films daughter?
Yep.
Okay.
I had just been waiting a long time. I was not thinking. I was just being silly with my kids.
My mouth hit the floor. I was completely surprised and shocked.
They're going to refer it to the state attorney's office to see whether or not charges can be brought against this person for that. It has to be something criminal because it's dealing with the health of individuals.
If I could go back and change it, I definitely would.
Cry me a river. I'm sorry. So the
mother was filming it?
She was filming because she was sick of waiting for so long.
I thought maybe it was another kid filming it.
No, she was like, yeah, we were waiting so long, and I just want to have a goofy moment with my kid. And yeah, she even said that, I didn't even know there was a licking challenge going on. I had no idea. Whatever. I'm not buying it.
Still not excuse.
Not excuse. Is that a good enough apology for you?
No.
Hell no.
I can't believe the mom was working the camera.
Licking that, and all because they were waiting too long.
That's what happens when you go to the doctor's office. There's other people there besides you, lady.
Yeah, that's weird too. It's weird that they do have all that medical stuff open for anyone to do anything to. Now I'm all paranoid about that.
Yeah, that'll start to change. In a lot of places, the tongue suppressors come already in a plastic sheet, so I'm surprised that this dentist office near Jacksonville didn't have that already, because you would see it would be sticking right out, and you can't really take that and reseal the plastic.
Right, it's like a little, you open it.
Yeah, so that alone is kind of weird that they had that.
But the problem is, okay, so we package those. They're going to start licking something else, and that's what they're starting to do now. Nothing is safe.
No.
How do you combat this? If you got a bunch of renegades licking, I'm sorry, 10 years men in the hole.
It's horrifying.
10 years in prison.
Well, right now, what she's looking at, she was booked on a felony charge of tampering with a consumer product with regard for possible death or bodily injury. And with that charge, she's facing up to 30 years in prison and a $10,000 fine.
Wow.
Now, a lot of times you have these things where would she get 30 years? Seriously, doubt it, but you've got that hanging over your head. That's why she is crying in that clip, because she is like, wait, 30 years for that?
The girl licking the ice cream, the Bluebell ice cream, they said that she could have faced up to 20 years, but she was a minor.
I'll tell you a warning, too. I think part of it, I've seen this a lot. I'm in this age, and I observe. So often, moms want to be really cool, and they want to be best friends with their daughters, especially as they get into those teenage years. They want to feel young again. They don't want to feel like they're losing their baby, and they will do things that are weird and uncharacteristic of how they should be because they don't want to come off as old and lame and boring. And so they record these kind of challenges because they think it's going to make themselves cool with their kids. And I'm sorry, but you got a parent. And these are the kind of things that happen when you let your guard down and you try to be cool with your kids.
You're not your kid's girlfriend.
Right.
You are your kid's parent.
Yeah.
And you're the reason this happened. You're the last line of defense when it comes to making sure your kid doesn't mess up.
I think I get the most enjoyment in life out of food. And it all comes back down to protecting our food is really what it's about. Just don't lick my food.
Yep.
Don't lick it.
Okay. Well,
unless I ask you to lick it.
And that's weird.
It's weird, but at least we're both.
You better be doing that at your house. I don't want to see that out in public.
We're both involved at that point.
What you got on your mind today, Virginia?
Well, big stuff going on. You know, we had little Rocco's birthday party the other night, his family party.
Okay.
It's just our little family at the melting pot. He loves it because you get to cook your own food.
Oh, it's fun.
Kids love that interactive stuff. And then at the end, who doesn't love chocolate fondue? It's just special.
Ain't that the truth?
So we did that on Wednesday, and then on Saturday, tomorrow, he's got his party with all his little friends. And I just wanted to let you know, Jay Bird, I have secured the taco bar.
Okay.
It's going to have everything. It's going to have cheeses. It's going to have every condiment. It's going to have every sauce.
What time does it go off at?
The taco bar at the kids' fun place, Rock the Spectrum in Tequesta, starts at 1 o'clock.
Okay.
You're more than welcome to join us, even though you'll be the only guy there with no kids.
I can't do it tomorrow.
Aw.
Dang it. At 1 o'clock, I have an appointment. I have a Saturday appointment.
You would look creepy anyway. I mean,
Why?
Everybody else has a parent.
So what? I'm not there to kidnap your kids. I'm there to eat your damn tacos. I don't care about your kids.
There you go. Well put.
Yeah.
I do not care. Yeah, what I've got on my mind, have you ever stood out in your hangout, a place where you like to go, and then you start looking around and be going, I don't know if I belong here anymore. I just look like the only one of me here. And does that ever affect you? And should it affect you? You know, I like hanging out. The 500 block is kind of like my vibe. You know, I grew up, I kind of like alternative.
Of Clematis.
Yes, of Clematis, the 500 block down there. And they've got some kind of like little hipster places and whatnot. It just kind of like fits my vibe. And so the Mexican Queen and I last Saturday, we were hanging out last weekend. It's a place you can go there. And they've got pool tables and they had some retro throwback video games. And the jukebox is kind of like that. So I'm like, going, this place was made for me. And they got craft beer, like great craft beer that they have on tap there.
I'll never leave.
So we're in there and we're kind of chilling. I'm playing the jukebox. Things are great. My wife's doing a little bit of work, chilling on the couch. I got a great craft beer in front of me. Everything is really good. And then in come like all these people. And I start looking and I'm looking and they are all like my daughter's age. And next thing I know, the place is full with about 40 to 50, probably 22 to 23-year-olds. And here's Mama and me just sitting on the couch kind of hanging out. And I'm like, gosh, I feel really old.
I wouldn't sweat
They're
that.
kind of getting into it, but I'm like going, okay, are they looking at me going, hey, look at the old people on the couch? I'm like, so is that kind of a weird thing? Have you ever stopped going to a place because you just felt like the only person there? Or do you say, you know what, that's just who I am, I'm just going to hang out?
They're probably like, oh, look, the manager and his wife. Or the manager and her husband.
That's exactly what I'm sure they probably thought. So I just didn't know if anybody else has ever felt like, I don't know. Do you just buck the system? You just go with it? I know you do, Jay Bird.
Go with it.
Jay Bird's a fight the trend kind of guy.
Order another beer, and then you won't care as much.
Okay, all right.
I just think life's
Hey,
too
look at the
short.
drunk old guy over there. I think he's looking at me. He's creeping me out.
Just don't order that White Claw. We know what happens.
Oh, I know. No, I found out that malt liquor. Stay away from that.
Do not get it.
I got a warning on that stuff. Yeah, Don't believe that it's just hard water kind of thing. Well, there was an interesting trending topic. I'm sure Jaybird's got a gazillion of these stories. Something that happened to you. It sounds like a lie, but it really is true.
Yeah, I wrote down just the ones I could think of that people have given me a hard time just on things I've said on the radio. Do you remember when I lost my truck? I know you do remember that.
Yes.
And it was gone for over a month, and then we ended up finding it by the railroad station.
Tri-rail.
The Tri-rail station. And the tires were stripped.
Yep.
People thought I was lying about that did not happen, and that really did happen.
Okay.
I mean, and I remember every week that would go by, like, you really still haven't found your truck?
Well, wasn't it like 8 weeks or something?
It was a long time.
Because I don't think a lot of people have ever lost a vehicle, at least for that amount of time.
Well, I had given somebody my keys, and I didn't know the person. They were supposed to help me out, and then they ended up giving the keys to somebody else, and then they messed with me, and they took my truck for over, you're right, I think it was like 6 weeks.
It was a long time.
Yeah, and people didn't believe that.
Yeah, I can get that.
People didn't believe that time when I said that a ghost woman was in my shower and basically showed up right in front of me and then disappeared. People thought I was lying.
That's got to lead the stories. Anybody that has some kind of paranormal sighting, UFO, ghost, Bigfoot, anything along those lines, people be like, okay, sure.
Yeah. Even as recent, people think I'm lying about the stalker. They think I'm making that up, and that is so true. 110% true.
You seen her lately? At the new crib?
No, I haven't seen her lately, but it's still around.
She's still active.
She's still active.
Okay.
And then people don't think I really ate 590 gallons of popcorn in the popcorn stunt. They think I cheated during that. They do not believe that I really ate that.
Where would the popcorn have gone? Like we were bailing it out in the middle of the night and throwing it in the garbage or something?
They think I threw it away or I didn't really eat it, but I ate it.
Yeah.
No one believes it, Kev.
A lot of people say, I don't believe you really had that wrestling mask on for 45 days straight.
Oh, I've got that one too.
Yeah.
People have definitely. That one hurts because I went mental.
It's your whole life. Everybody thinks your whole life's a lie.
That mask stunt did break me.
Yeah.
That was.
I get it.
That was a bad one.
Some of the ones they had on Twitter, tell me something that sounds like a lie, but it's really true. Somebody said, I was once trapped in a room with Tom Cruise for over 6 hours.
What?
It was horrible. Yeah. I was an editor on one of his movies. And after his first viewing of a rough cut, about 10 people were held hostage as he explained what he thought was wrong and how to fix it. This involved Tom Cruise recreating his co-stars' roles as they should have done it.
I can see that happening.
So he wouldn't let anyone leave. He's like, no, they should have gone like this. Oh, I can't believe that happened. He's like, see, they did it all wrong.
But why is he telling that to the editors in a room with no other actors in there?
I guess he was just like, you're not doing it right. This isn't happening right. Like,
but the editors can't fix that.
Well, I know he's had some movies. I think there was one. I can't remember what movie it was. And there was one. And I wonder if was it Last Samurai or something like that. It was one of his movies, which, first of all, the concept seems ridiculous as Tom Cruise is the Last Samurai. Sometimes he puts himself in these movies that just doesn't even make sense. And I think that might have been one that they said the movie was lost on the editing floor. And that means that apparently just how they put the movie together, the shots were fine, the script was fine, maybe even the acting was okay, but how they put it all together, it just didn't fit.
And I guarantee...
And Tom Cruise lost his mind over that.
It's Tom Cruise. There's no way he doesn't have something in his contract where he gets some type of creative control with the movies he's doing.
That sounds believable.
Yeah,
I know.
it does. It does.
Just because you had 6 hours in a room with Tom Cruise, people are going, yeah, right. But no, that actually seems like it would make sense.
I can absolutely see him trying to redirect something.
Yeah.
Of course he did.
Somebody else said a 6-foot-something man wielding a machete and wearing nothing but Pink Floyd Dark Side of the Moon boxers chased me through a trailer park in Central Florida.
Oh, my gosh.
I kind of believe
that actually sounds true.
That does not sound unbelievable to me.
Horrifying.
Florida, yeah.
Well, you say Florida, I mean.
Central Florida, yeah. No, that actually sounds very realistic. Tell me something that sounds like a lie, but it is really true. I had a 47-second long fart.
I believe it. I believe it.
I don't know.
40 seconds.
Yeah, right. 47 seconds.
47
seconds. Somebody claims they had a 47-second long fart and nobody believes it.
There was that one guy on the Howard Stern show,
don't
Gary
know.
the Farter, I think, and that guy, he seriously could fart for a long time.
Yeah.
He could do songs, Kevin.
Yeah, he could like suck air in.
That cat could do it, man. He could do a 47-second fart.
Yeah, maybe if he's got that kind of
talent.
It's true. true.
But how do you? I don't understand. How do you keep it going for 47 seconds? That's a long time.
It's a lot of air.
You can't understand it because this is where one of those things where game would recognize game. If you could do that, you would understand it.
Thank God I'm not on this guy's level.
Me too.
Okay. Somebody else said, I was attacked by kangaroos for my loaf of bread. I know a lot of people are dealing with this. Every day I'm seeing a different survey about that. It only takes 13 days before parents want to send their kids back to school.
And it's true.
Yeah. And it really does start to feel like that. You know that one commercial they always run? I think it's for Staples. It's the most wonderful time of the year. And
Mom's so happy.
yeah, the dad's
Back to
dancing
school.
around a shopping cart, and the kids are trudging along as he's picking up school supplies. They're out. They're starting to put them on shelves again.
I saw those yesterday. Yesterday at the CVS, I was like, "What the heck?"
Yeah.
Full
They're
on
out.
back to school.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's their game, baby. That's where you go. Here's 4 little ideas of things you could do to keep your kids busy this summer. They suggest helping them find odd jobs to do in the neighborhood. Something like mowing lawns, babysitting, pet sitting, household chores, something like that. Keep them busy and they can get a little bit of spending money because of it.
Yeah, I'd hire one of your kids to clean my place.
Yeah, they do a good job. Mags is really, I told you, she starts work at Publix now. This is a big deal.
It's a real
That
big
is.
deal.
She's going on tomorrow for her training.
Whoa.
She got her apron. She got her
Yeah.
name tag. Yeah, it's a
Dang.
big deal.
Oh, I can't wait to start asking her Publix questions. I have a whole questionnaire that I want to ask her about their sweet coleslaw.
Behind the scenes.
If she needs any tips on bagging, I was the fastest bagger that we had at the Logan Kroger's.
Wow.
Yeah, in 1989.
Did you use plastic bags, or was it so long ago it was paper?
I did both. And I could seamlessly go from one to the other. I knew what belonged in the paper. I knew what belonged in the plastic.
Paper's coming back.
I knew how to put the cold separate from the other stuff. You never put the detergents together with regular food.
But do you still have what it takes?
Gosh, I don't know. You know what? If we could get me versus Mags, I'll let her get a little bit of time down.
Yeah.
But I want to see if I still got it, because I used to race everyone and it wasn't even close. People would turn around and look at me like, gosh, I would walk in there like I was just like the man. I had swagger. When I got in the shift, people would be like, oh my gosh, he's here. And you could just tell everybody was like, step aside. I was the man.
So this is one of your special skills then?
It really was. Bagging was a special skill. I honestly, I really wish I could bag forever. Like, unfortunately, they kept trying to graduate me off to like cashier. I'm like, stay here.
I'm loving this.
This is my spot.
This is me.
I was made for this.
Don't give me anything higher than entry level.
No, that was it. I didn't want it. I'm like, could you pay me more to just do the same jobs? I'm just so good at this.
Promotion, no thanks.
I did the job of 3 baggers. I'm not even lying. It was
Wow.
amazing.
I've
It
never
was
seen
amazing.
you brag this much.
I was really good. I had something special. I mean, I was even like doing Tom Cruise cocktail kind of stuff. I'd flip stuff around hand to hand. I mean, people were just like, I would get applause sometimes. People would just be like, gosh, man, that was something.
Like here at the radio station when you walk in.
Yeah, not even close. Yeah.
I've heard a lot of boos.
Yeah. No. I left it all at Kroger's.
That's when he walks in his house.
He peaked at Kroger's.
I peaked at Kroger's. 1989. That was my best year ever, man.
Well, I'll let Mags know the gauntlet has been thrown.
I'd like to see if I still got it. I'm like, yeah, I might be a little rusty.
That would be such a fun thing to do. I want to announce it.
Bag off.
Bag
off against Mags.
I want to be the Don King of this little feud.
Let her
Okay.
get a couple of weeks
Yeah.
under her belt. Let her get into
I'll
a
walk
rhythm.
in cold too. I
Okay.
won't practice. I won't
Okay.
nothing. I'll just see what I
Wow,
got.
that's a very smuggy move right there. Oh
I'm just
yeah.
gonna walk in cold, see what I got.
Okay.
See what I got. See if I still got it.
You need to let Mags know though. This is the summer of rig. She needs to be on her toes.
I hear
true.
you. He
Yes.
could rig this too.
you know I
Keep
could.
an eye on him.
Uh-huh. I'm doing what I'm doing with my son Canada. They say try to get a jump start in the next school year. A lot of schools require homework or summer reading and stuff like that. He's got like a packet that he's kind of working on. So that's kind of nice. Like through the course of the day, I'm able to, rip him off that fortnight. Say, all right, it's time to sit down. You owe me 20 minutes right now doing a page.
Do the schools make the kids still read Judy Blume, or am I just again holding on to things that
You're
are
really holding on
I'm
to
holding.
things.
Really, Judy Blume is not a big.
I don't know. I've never seen it. It's like I know my boys, both of them, have done the Harry Potter stuff.
I think girls read Judy Blume.
That is not true.
Boys.
Super Fudge.
Yeah, I never even read that one as a boy.
Oh,
yeah.
Freckle Juice.
Freckle Juice is such a you and I sex kind of a book. Get out of here with that.
Beezus and Ramona were for girls.
So Freckle Juice, was it?
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know anything.
Dear,
about
You
it.
can tell who had older sisters.
Dear God, it's me, Margaret. Okay, I'll give you that. Still a good read.
They also suggest volunteer work. You can check out places like churches, soup kitchens, senior citizen centers, local charity.
Little Smiles.
Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, if you want to get your kids busy, I mean, get them busy doing that. I mean, learn how to give back.
Yeah, we have a youth council. It's like a mini,
you really?
a mini board set up of just kids that do charitable efforts all year long. They start programs at their own schools. And then those kids are hopefully the next generation of the Little
Absolutely.
Smiles leaders.
That is awesome. That's the
Yeah.
best thing.
That is a really good
Very
idea.
cool.
I love that. That's smart. And last suggestion, just let them be bored. A lot of psychologists saying, look, this is actually good for kids to be bored in the summer. It helps them be more self-reliant and creative. You got to let the mind rest to kind of like let creative thoughts come in. If you're always plugging into something, I know that just from having to be creative for this job. I do things where I put everything away and down. I'm like, don't come at me. And I just sit. And I'm just like, there's nothing going on. You got to
love
do
it.
that. Yeah, going for walks, they say, is a great way to kind of kick up the creativity.
My mom used to do, like outside of what school would have you do, required summer reading. And she would give me like multiple books and say, you have to read these this
Yeah.
summer and get it done. I mean, you're the parent.
See, we had a different rule. It was required summer eating.
There you go.
Every
Explain the
family-
obesity rates, yeah.
I'm not kidding. The Penningtons did a lot of damage during the summertime.
Also got some birthday shout outs here, like to Greg, the most wonderful and caring husband and father. Happy birthday.
That's sweet.
From your wife Carol, baby Brianna, and Corey the Puggle. Got Amber Osborne having a birthday from your sister April. Skylar turned 11 from mom, dad, Bagheera, and Bumblebee. Also, we got Bella. Happy birthday from Ricardo, Chris, Nico, and Ashley. 30th birthday shout out to Amanda in Las Vegas. That's where her and her husband Chad listen to the KVJ show.
Oh, Vegas, huh?
Put it all on black, baby. Also got a birthday shout out going on to my dad and older brother. Their names are Steve, Dad, and Steven, brother.
Aw.
Thank you so much. Love you, Dad, from Summer and Darlin. Also, a birthday goes out to Jordan and twin sister Megan from Brandon. We've got Maxie Sunshine having a 14th birthday tomorrow from Mom, Dad, and Kayleen. And a Saturday birthday goes out to David Acosta having a birthday. So there you go. Got a birthday shout out you want on the KVJ show? Let us know. Mail at kvjshow.com. We'll take care of it for you. I also got a shout out to my daughter Aubriana for her 8th birthday.
Aww.
And a little birthday wish to Jonathan. Turning 27, best brother, husband, and father. Very nice. Okay, very cool stuff. Show. You just got to jump on and play the No Name Movie game right now. 877-979-9763. Pair up with a member of the KVJ show. Win your tickets to go. All right. Who holds that belt? It's been a while because we were off last Friday, so it's been 2 weeks since we've had a
bird.
champ.
The bird has the belt.
Oh, he does. The bird got the belt. Oh,
Yes,
look, and we
I
still have
do.
that. I can't believe we still got the
I
really
can't believe
good-looking no-name movie game belt that engineer Keith made. It's still here.
it made it back from Brother Jimmy's.
Wow. That thing's been around for 2 months now.
It's a record.
I'll tell you why. Because it actually fits my waist and I can keep it on and it blocks my gut at events. I'm never taking that thing off.
I get it. It's pretty smart. All right, well, here we go. We're going to start off with Kurt in Wellington, pairing up with Virginia. Hello, Kurt.
KVJ!
Kurt.
Are you ready for this, my man?
Virginia, we got this, baby.
Let's make him hurt, Kurt.
Oh, the Kurt of the day.
Oh,
Okay.
it's
Okay.
meant to be.
All right, let's do this.
Absolutely.
60 seconds on the clock. Virginia's going to give you the clues. Can't use any of the characters' names, actor names, or words from the title. Your time begins now.
Pass. This is when you can drink. You're this. You're not 20, but you're.
30? 30-something?
When can you drink alcohol?
Oh, 21.
But then there's something that you put after
21.
it. but something that you put after it, you can have it when you're 22, 23. So that's called 21. Pass on that one. Boo! And I'm on a motorcycle. Boo! I'm an apparition on a motorcycle.
Ghost Rider.
Yes.
Ghost Rider.
That's not a knife. This is a knife. He's down under.
Crocodile Dundee.
Yes. This is a fault line in California where the earthquakes
San
are.
Andreas.
Yes. Not 4. One more than 4.
5.
And they go really speedy.
Oh.
What's another word for speedy?
Fast.
Today's.
Fast and Furious. Fast and Furious 5.
Yep. Time up
You
on
got
that.
it
Kurt
after the buzzer.
got a 3 spot on that. Looking at a 3 spot there, Kurt. Okay.
That was hard. I'm sorry.
Come on, mijo. Bring that A game.
Got Bobby on here from Port St. Lucie. What up, Bobby?
How you doing?
Good. All right. You ready for this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Denny's going to give you the clues here. No name movie game. 60 seconds on the clock. Your time begins now.
If you're not a kid and now you're an adult, you would be considered a...
Grown up.
Yep, and pluralize it, and you got it.
Grown up.
Yeah, perfect. This is a place where there's dinosaurs, and you're also not... You're in the woods. Pass that one. Oh, jeez. Let's see here. This is a popular thing going on where you have to leave a room.
Can't say room. Come on, mijo.
Escape room.
So this is a where you put all your valuables in. It's also another term for...
A safe.
Yep, perfect. This is if you're good with the girls and you're like, hey, how you guys doing? Let me buy you a drink. You would be considered a...
Rico Suave. Pass.
Pass that one. Let's see. This is you don't bring a gun to this. Don't bring a gun to this. Pass that one. Let's see. This is if you fall off of a ship or a boat, you have gone
Overboard.
Yep. Let's see here. This is you a wolf? No, it's too obscure. Oh, let's see. That's too obscure.
What?
He did an obscure line from Training Day.
You a wolf?
You're a wolf.
You a wolf?
You're a wolf. Get that bear in you.
It's too obscure.
He's doing his Denzel. Get that bear in you.
That was a great Denzel, by the way. You nailed Denzel. There's no doubt. There's no doubt in that impression. Okay, we got tie now with Virginia and Denny's. So, Jaybird, if you get 4, you're the outright winner, and you hold on to the belt. Yeah, there's a lot of pressure on this. Christy is on here from Wellington. Hello, Christy.
Hey, good morning, guys.
Christy, I don't have to tell you how much I need this, and your phone seems a little off. Is it your phone okay?
It is.
Okay.
I can hear you guys great.
Great.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, no excuses here. Phone's working well.
He's already trying to have excuses.
No, I'm not. I'm just trying.
No, we're going to do it.
No, I'm not trying to say that. I'm trying to make sure our instruments are working.
There you go. You got 60 seconds, champ.
You only need
60
4.
seconds, champ.
I want it so bad,
You got
Coach.
the belt with 4 before?
Please turn her microphone. She's trying to be positive, which means she's being negative.
That's odd.
It is, but that's what the witch does.
Okay. All right. Let's see if you can hold on to this thing here. Your 60 seconds begins now.
If you are at the hospital and then you die, your heart goes, you are now what? It's
Flatline?
Yeah, but
Flatline?
but add something to it. Add something to it.
Flatliner.
Yes. Okay. Satan loves to put on dresses. Think about this. Fashion woman. She's mean to her. Think about Lucifer. Another name for Lucifer. A fashion movie. She's mean to the girl that works there. Pass.
The Devil Wears Prada.
Yes. Pass Denny's. Pass Denny's. Pass Denny's. Pass Denny's. Pass Denny's. If me and you swap, it's a movie from the 80s, and we swap positions. We would be doing what? We would be, if we swapped places in life. I can't say place. Damn it.
Trading places.
No blank. No blank. No blank. Coaches will say it. No blank. No blank. Coaches. No. No. No.
Pain and gain.
We have a tie.
No.
Jaybird is not going to be in the overtime.
No.
Jaybird has been eliminated.
Will you get me some water?
The champ has lost the belt. Okay.
Gosh,
All
it
right.
hurts.
Yeah, that's tough.
I'm the only one that likes this game.
Kurt is back here to go into overtime. All right, Kurt, same rules apply. We just cut the time down to 10 seconds for you, okay? Hello, Kurt?
Kurt?
Okay.
Oh, damn.
Kurt left. Hello, Bobby. Oh, man.
Oh,
This can't be good, right?
This smells like it's our phones.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Denny's! Oh,
Yeah.
wait, you're right in here.
Jaybird loses, there's a tie, and Riggy's got a smile on his face.
Yes.
Get a
I'm
game.
sabotaging myself.
I'm drawing this game out longer, and I don't even want to play it.
Yeah. We can try them again real quick, but yeah, we'll probably just have to draw a winner and figure that out. Fortunately. Oh man, boy, that's tough, huh?
It is tough to watch.
We don't have a conclusion. All we know is Jaybird's not the winner.
The worst, man.
It's pretty much the worst way it can go.
You know,
It really is. Jaybird loses, and we don't know who the winner is. We just know it's not Jaybird.
gosh,
That's all we know from
this
this.
thing helps me out so much at events. It really does cover my gut.
Yeah, well, maybe somebody will let you wear it.
Tonight it'll cover my gut.
I don't want no. I don't want no sympathy wearing of the belt.
Yeah, okay. All right. Well, then that won't happen. Tonight, the belt is going to be out. KVJ Live. You can come join us. Das Craft Beer and Pizza on Singer Island. We're going to be there just after 5 p.m. doing a live show, so you get to see us entertain you.
What if we did the tiebreaker at the event?
That would mean that Kurt and Bobby have to show up. One has to come from Wellington, the other Port St. Lucie. But if they want to do that, I'm happy to do that there.
I think we have to drop them. We get 2 new people.
A fake Kurt and a fake Bobby.
Okay. And also, too, I want to give a shout-out to Vanilla Ice, because yesterday I hit him up, and I said, hey, because he went to a benefit for Joshua a couple weeks ago, Smoky Bones.
Yes.
And so Rob sent this video over because he knows he loves cars, and if you go into Vanilla Ice's garage that he's got there, he's got all these really cool cars, classic
Pretty sweet
cars.
garage.
Yeah, he's got some cars you would know, some from movies. Just that's kind of his thing, too. So Joshua, of course, loves what he has, and this is the video that Vanilla Ice cut for Joshua.
Hey, Joshua, Vanilla Ice here. Hey, we're giving you a shout out, buddy. I know you love cars, so I want to show you a couple cool cars in my collection. You've already seen the big blue here. And over here, I've got a 64 Cadillac convertible DeVille, 1918 Oldsmobile. Got a Rolls-Royce Phantom and Earnhardt Sr.'s first race car when he was 21. Got an old Harley. And I know you love supercars, so there's your Ferrari. Convertible Spider Ferrari 488. And we're just giving you a shout out, buddy. Sending you a lot of love. I know you're going through some tough times. And on behalf of, the Palm Beaches here, the state of Florida, and all the car collectors here, all the ninjas, Kevin, Jason, Virginia, everybody, you have our support, and we wish you all the best, my friend. Hope to see you soon. Take care.
Love that, man.
That's
really
so nice
cool.
of him to do that for the
nice.
for the KJV show. It's so nice, man.
Yeah, that's it.
Kevin, Jason, and Virginia.
Somebody got demoted.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Coach, I'll gladly do the dirt if you need me to do it.
I'll be demoted for the kids any day.
There was something that I thought was fun on Twitter. It was hashtag signs that you live in the past. Signs that you live in the past. One of the signs that somebody put up there, every time I go to a concert, it's a farewell tour.
Oh. That's pretty funny.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. And boy, this one sounded like me too. I was like, oh, okay, I'm guilty. I still listen to hip hop and R&B from the 90s and the 2000s just because today's rap is crap.
Yeah.
How many times have I said, rap music today is terrible.
Well, there's a style of rap that's taken over the radio
It's
airwaves.
lazy rap.
It's just a different style of rap for sure. If
They're
we
not
don't
even
like it,
putting a lot of work into the writing or caring about rhyming. It's just
a lot of slant rhymes out there.
Mm-hmm. Another sign that you still live in the past. My favorite film is from the 80s.
I mean, what, the 70s?
Signs that you live in the past. I don't have tattoos.
Does everybody have tattoos but us?
You guys, look, don't put me into...
That's right.
I'm in the ink community.
Yeah.
You're inked up.
It's amazing. I don't know that tattoos have ever been bigger in my lifetime. than they are right now. It seems, yes, like everybody has tattoos. My family is just overcome with tattoo mania. And they're overcome with tattoos. They're completely covered. I don't even recognize my family anymore.
And I think, too, the stigma's changed, man. Back in the day, if you got a tattoo, you were considered wild and crazy. Now, like, grandmas are getting tattoos. It's not that crazy anymore.
Yeah. Another sign you still live in the past. No matter the music media, it's still an LP. Or it's an album. Or it's a record.
You were just talking about records today.
I was.
Yes.
Your old ass.
I loved a record. The way it crackles.
I'm with you. There's a purity to it. There is a purity.
There's something, maybe it's nostalgic. I don't know. It just sounds good.
I think there's part nostalgia there, but there is something to be said about the quality and the way it sounds. I do agree with you on that.
I'm going to spare you the boring diatribe on it, but there's a sound engineer that went off and explained why analog audio is better than digital, and that's it. And so he would say, yeah, record player's going to give you better highs, lows, and all those kind of things.
Okay.
With the digital, you almost kind of lose the soul a little bit.
It's plastic.
Well, it's compressed a lot of it now to play on computer speakers. And back when they were making other music in the analog, it was meant to play on big stereo speakers, and so they made it with all the depth and the stuff. Now they just...
Back in my day.
I know. We're going off on now tangents about being old. Signs that you still live in the past.
Tangents about records. That's the worst.
I thought this was good. I still think of Radiohead as a new band, and I still have manners. Signs that you live in the past.
They're throwing a little...
That's old people throwing some shade.
A little
dig. Jab at the youngsters.
Yeah. Oh, you youngins out there. Spinderella's not going to be there.
Yeah.
Because they're fighting over royalties.
Well, and now Salt and Peppa is firing back against Spinderella and saying, no, girl, we had no contract and we fired you a long time ago. And all the stuff that she said she should have been paid for, they said, Billboard Music Award performance, we didn't get paid for that. How would we pay you for that? So there's definitely two sides to this. It sounds like maybe Salt and Peppa have the facts and the paperwork and the receipts on their side.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
I got to tell you, they did sound good. I saw them last year at Sunfest, and it was a pretty solid little show. It was fun.
Was that last year? Was that 2 years ago?
Virginia, I'm so old, honestly.
I think it was 2.
Years ago
or
feels
3.
like weeks. I don't even know. Was it that long ago?
It was a while.
Was it 3 years
because
ago?
I was on a boat, and that was back when I was still in the boat club. And we took a boat to Sunfest because I was in the Intercoastal just floating around, me and Panda, listening to Salt and Peppa.
Wow. Yeah, I think it might have been 2016.
Yeah.
All right, signs
You're
that
getting
you're
old.
getting old.
You can't remember that Salt and Peppa wasn't just last year.
3 years feels like a year. It's all just slipping away from me.
Time. Where does it go?
Oh, jeez. Somebody said, sign that I live in the past. I still have Blockbuster card on my keychain.
Aw.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
I kind of miss Blockbuster. Not because I want to go rent a movie. It was the experience of going to Blockbuster.
It was.
Yeah.
And they always had like treats.
Getting the
too.
candy.
You could get the candy. You could get the movie. You browsed. You held it in your hand.
It was one of the first places you could get movie theater popcorn.
Yeah, it was just a fun experience.
If you want to feel old, what you do, go read headlines for hip-hop news stories. That's really what I just was like, no idea what I'm reading here. So this is the over 40 game. Okay, we got Stacy here from Palm Beach Gardens. Hello, Stacy.
Hello.
Hello. Okay, so I understand here you're 40 years of age or older, correct?
Correct. 47.
Okay. All right. So here is the name of the game. You're going to win if you answer. Okay, that's just it. You have to give us an answer. It doesn't have to be right. You just have to give us an answer. I'm going to give you a headline that I saw on this hip-hop news website, okay? And you just translate it for us and tell us what it means, okay?
Okay.
Juice WRLD is quitting lean.
Wait, what?
Okay.
Wait, what? Juice WRLD is quitting lean. Okay, just give us an answer. What does that mean, Stacy? What's that story about?
The healthy people are quitting their diets.
I asked the Mexican queen. She's like, they're taking sugar out of juice. No, Juice World. Juice World is an artist, and lean.
Is that the stuff you drink to kind of get you the lean on?
It's
like
that
a drug.
intoxicating drink made from prescription cough syrup.
Oh, the scissor.
Lil Wayne, he loves it.
I thought it was called scissor.
So when I went there, Juice World is quitting lean. I don't know what does that mean?
Don't get fat, Juice World.
I don't. Juice World. What? It sounds like a place you get delicious juice.
That's tricky.
Right.
Yeah.
So you can be lean.
Yeah, you're gonna be lean. Okay, you gave us an answer. I'm gonna give you a point for that. Nice job there. All right, here we go.
right.
The over 40 game. Here is our second hip hop headline. Trademark drama making Cardi B thirsty. Virginia, can you translate that?
Yeah, that's easy. That was an easy one.
That one you got?
Yeah.
You think you got that one? Okay. That was the other headline. What?
All right. I need to hear you say that again.
Okay. Trademark drama making Cardi B thirsty. That was the headline I read on a hip-hop news site. What does that mean?
All right. Well, I know there's drama with her little grrr thing because she wants to trademark it, but she's not allowed.
Okay, here we go. Yep.
I guess it's making her thirsty. It's making her angry.
Okay, that actually is not too far off. Basically, I guess she's getting desperate to get the trademarked with the U.S. Patent Office.
But it's making her look thirsty, look desperate.
Can you do the occur?
Occur.
I can't. No. Occur.
Yeah, you're just clearing your throat.
Don't spit a loogie on me.
That's actually really good. Nice job on that, Stacy. Okay, another point for you. Okay,
I have a 16-year-old, so I'm hoping that will help me a little bit.
Okay, well, her nemesis, Nicki Minaj, is in our next hip-hop headline. Nicki Minaj explains why she's not a thought. What does that mean, Stacy?
Why she's not a thought?
Yes. Nicki Minaj explains why she's not a thought. What the heck does
It's
that
so tricky.
What does that mean?
Oh, Lord.
That's all I say when I hear
It's
this.
spoken like a mom. Oh, Lord. If I had $1 for every time in the day I said, oh, Lord.
You just hear this stuff, you're, oh, Lord. What do you think here? What's your
Not
answer?
A thought, because a thought is in your mind, and she's in the present. She's here and now.
Yes. Okay, I like that. That is a good answer. A thought is actually an acronym that can either stand for that hoe over there or thirsty hoe over there.
T-H-O-T.
Nicki Minaj is explaining that she's not having casual sexual relationships with Lil Wayne, Drake, and Birdman, which were the rumors.
Okay, she's not a thought.
She ain't no thought.
She ain't no thought. Yeah, she's not a thought. She's not going to take that.
She might be thirsty, but she ain't no thought.
She ain't no thought. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, boy.
Let's try. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, Lord. This is what it
But
sounds.
I still got a point.
Yes, you did get a point. Yes, you did.
Creative point.
Moving closer here. Tell me, what does this hip hop headline mean here, Stacy? Kodak Black drops ZZ.
Oh, boy.
These are all, you get all Stacy's
Hashtag mom stress.
over 40isms. Oh, good Lord. Oh, boy. What do you think? Kodak Black drops
Kodak
ZZ.
Black.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I know that's like a band or an artist.
Okay.
Drops.
Yes. ZZ.
What's the last one?
Kodak Black drops ZZ. What does that mean?
Can you spell it, sir?
Z-E-Z-E.
Oh, I thought you meant ZZ as in ZZ Top. No?
No. Yeah.
That would be quite a collab.
That is how an over 40-year-old does try to answer that, though. Kodak Black and ZZ Top collaborating? I don't know. What does that mean?
got legs.
They got in a fight. He dropped him in a fight, punched him. I don't know. What do you think here, Stacy?
How about he drops his manager?
Okay.
Is
That's
ZZ
good.
his manager?
That's a good guess.
That is a very good guess. It is Kodak Black, the hip-hop artist from South Florida. He released a new song entitled ZZ.
Oh.
That's what that meant, but she gave us an answer. Okay, and final one to struggle for here. The hip-hop headline is Drake, Dat Goat, No Cap.
What?
That one I'm struggling with.
Drake, Dat Goat, No Cap. That's a hip-hop headline that might leave a 40-year-old or older's head spinning. Stacy, what is your answer? What does that mean? Translate that for us.
I know what goat means, so...
Okay, we're getting there. Drake, dat goat,
Drake?
no cap.
He has a goat farm and he doesn't believe in letting them wear hats?
Oh, yes, that's what it is. A goat and a cap actually is kind of fun.
I love it.
A goat and a cap, okay. What do you think here, Stacy?
The greatest of all time basketball player on his team that just won the championship is...
You can tell that you're a mom that has a 16-year-old because you kind of half get it and you kind of half don't.
You're trying.
She circles around it.
Yeah,
she's in it.
You're hovering around the meaning. Yes, it is a claim that musical artist Drake is the greatest of all time, but throwing in no cap, that lets you know that this statement is not a lie. So Drake is the greatest of all time, no lie.
What is the no cap?
Okay.
No lie.
But where did the cap come from, though?
I don't know.
Okay, all right.
I can only tell you what it means.
He's over 42.
Yeah, I'm
What do you want?
46. I'm right there with Stacy.
I thought you had answers.
I'm
sorry.
as confused as well. I can tell you what it means. I don't know where the origin of the word is. Well, Jaybird is looking to try to do a world record paired up with Bud's Chicken and Seafood, but I think he kind of like needs an idea for it.
So I've tried to break records and I've done miserable stuff. I think what we have to do is set a world record. That's what we got to do. And Bud's is legit. They said that they are open to do any kind of world record as long as the idea is there. I'm thinking, Bud's, there's a lot we could do with that for a world record, don't you think?
Absolutely.
There's something there. I just don't know what it is yet.
Well, you have to talk to the people at Guinness, I think, and get their guidance. But if you want them to sign off on it,
you have to have your own. No, you have to present your idea to Guinness. So we have to do our own thing first, come up with the concept, and then present it to Guinness.
Before you do it, be in touch with them, though, because we know Jerry Soma. He holds the world's record with Guinness for the world's largest cannoli. He can tell you the whole process of exactly how he did that and all the money it cost him. It wasn't cheap, and it definitely is a process, but it can be done.
It just has to be the right concept.
Yeah, it does.
If the concept's not there, we shouldn't do it.
Well, I know as far as like when it comes to eating a massive amount, I don't know. That's tough because the people who really do it, they really can, and they train for a while.
And it may not be an eating thing. You've got a lot of stuff we can. Where you have corn fritters, you've got chicken tenders, you have sauce, you've got a restaurant you can use. Is it what's that it factor? What's gonna get Guinness real hot and bothered?
Yeah. Okay. So
just gotta figure it out.
Okay. If anybody's got any ideas, Jaybird is looking for this. He's been dying to get an official world record.
That's the one thing I want before I die. Just one.
Yeah.
Just one record, Virginia.
I love it. Well, teaming up with Bud's is very legit.
It is.
Yeah, I like that.
So if you have any ideas.
Okay. All right. You can let us know here. Send us an email, mail at kvjshow.com, or you can text us up, 877-979-9763.
What about the world's largest tower of corn fritters? And you build it.
How about the world's largest corn fritter? Could they do that?
But that's not really at that point, that's a Bud's record. I want a KVJ record in the book. That's them making it's got to be something where it's both married that we're going to get credit for, and so will Bud's.
Okay. All right.
I hear you. We'll keep thinking.
So that's the twist on it. Yeah, you don't want it one that just Bud's owns and you don't get any kind of credit for.
Well, I want to get us in. I want the purpose of this is to get KVJ into the record books.
Gotcha. It's going to be tricky then. It's going to be real tricky.
Well, that's why we're bringing it to the people.
Okay. We'll see what the people come up with. Get us any ideas that you might have. Tonight, going to be at Das Craft Beer and Pizza on Singer Island. We're going to be playing games. We're going to be also singing songs, just having a good old time. One of the KVJ classics that you will likely hear tonight. You remember Flat Top Cop?
Flat top cop, flat top cop, flat top cop. Watch out for snack pack. The shorter the hair, the meaner the cop. Oh no, Officer Friendly's got a flat top. Look at that cop, his head's shaped like a box. Oh no, Officer Friendly's got a flat top. We break the law. There's no denying it's true. But the worst crime of them all is that flat top hairdo. Hey, Mr. Policeman, are you aware that your cranium is shaped like a square? You think that you're tough with your flat top and gun. You look like you fought the barber, and the barber Lee's got a flat top. Flat top cops are mean to the core. You remind me of the Russian jerk from Rocky IV. We got pulled over by a state trooper, and he looked like Biff from Back to the Future. McFly. Yo, value meal killer. Why you shaking? Cause I see a square head and I smell bacon. The shorter the hair, the meaner the cop. Oh no, officer friendly's got a flat top. Look at that cop, his head's shaped like a box. Oh no, officer friendly's got a flat top. Blockhead, blockhead, you're a blockhead, blockhead. You're a blockhead, blockhead. Got a flat top. 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 The shorter the hair, the meaner the cop. Oh no, officer friendly's got a flat top. Look at that cop, his head's shaped like a box. Oh no, officer friendly's got a flat top.
Yeah, tonight, DOS, you'll be able to hear that song. Jayber's just rocking it out on the guitar. Maybe a little acoustic version of it. Who knows?
Yeah, acoustic. I think Virginia, with her beautiful voice, is going to be singing it too.
Wow.
I love that song, so I'd be honored.
Okay. All right.
I will be a little drunk, though, so I might forget some of the words. Just FYI.
Just an FYI.
That's never stopped any Snack Pack show ever.
Usually fuels them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I forgot who I was talking to. Sorry.
Suggestions for your world record attempt with buds, chicken and seafood.
Yes.
Talking about most people doing a shot of bird sauce.
Okay.
At one time, something along those lines.
We could do something with bird sauce. Yeah. I'm liking it. You're circling.
Yeah, so there you go. That could be a one thing to do that might happen. So,
well, the cool thing is, Philip from Buds, there's no rush on this.
Sure.
They're down to do it. We just have to find the right thing.
Idea that just, and when you have it, it'll hit you and you'll go, that's it.
But I think you're right, though. I think getting with a restaurant like Buds, it gives it legitimacy.
It does. And Guinness looks for legitimacy. That's a big thing about how they do it. They do run a professional operation. And I mean, so does Buds, so it makes us look better.
I mean, you could do something like the longest drive-through, where you're at the drive-through station for over 48 hours. You cannot leave that station. The most cars through the drive-through. Again, just throwing ideas.
okay. Well, hopefully one comes up. I know Jaybird desperately wants his world record.
Come on.
Desperately wants it.
Ow! There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth. Ow!
Well, Corey Ward is the 30-year-old Jacksonville area mom that was filming her daughter in a dentist's office while she was licking a tongue depressor and then putting it back in with the others to be used.
This is the video that we saw the other day, and we saw the young girl, but we didn't know who the videographer was.
Yeah, it's mama.
Her mother, it's now been revealed, is the one that was allowing her to do this and videoing it for her daughter.
She was annoyed that they had to wait so long.
Oh,
in
wow.
the doctor's office.
So hurt the other patients. Yeah, that's a great plan, you dummy.
I had just been waiting a long time. I was not thinking. I was just being silly with my kids.
My mouth hit the floor. I was completely surprised and shocked.
They're going to refer it to the state attorney's office to see whether or not charges can be brought against this person for that. It has to be something criminal because it's dealing with the health of individuals.
If I could go back and change it, I definitely would.
Because I'm facing 30 years in prison and a $10,000 fine.
Booker.
Wow.
The wrath of the internet got you, girl.
Well, what had happened, I guess she posted on her Snapchat and then deleted it, but then it ended up on Facebook. What I want to know is, what was her verbiage with the post? Look at me, my daughter's... I don't know what it is, but was it like a in-your-face kind of...
Well, remember, the daughter was sassy. There was a sign that says, no one touch the medical equipment, or something like that. And the daughter pans to that and points at it and goes, don't tell me how to live my life.
Ah!
Yeah.
Every time you tell me that story, it just gets worse.
That's just so
Pretty
sassy.
It's very sassy.
Just disrespectful. You're not hurting the dentist. You're hurting the other patients.
You're also hurting your kid, too. You're making your kid into a brat.
Yeah, absolutely. So I don't know what the eventual punishment's going to be, but she could be facing A lot of bad stuff.
Well, she cried a little bit, Kev. So.
A little, just a little bit. Well, the guy in New York who went viral earlier this week after he went on that angry rant at a bagel shop about how women won't date him because he's short.
Yeah, they did a whole expose on this guy on TMZ. They actually met up with him and they were interviewing him, and it's crazy.
Yeah, apparently now he's gotten himself internet famous, they say. In fact, he was quoted as saying, "I got girls hitting on me I don't even know." So apparently he wins until they get to really know who he is. And
yeah.
Yeah, I guess he's doing all kinds of interviews as well. Somebody actually heard him and said that he said in the interview that he's the modern MLK of short people.
What?
Okay.
I don't know about all that.
Yeah.
It's insulting to the legacy of MLK.
Well, the thing that's awful is really this guy, sorry you're not getting dates because you're short or whatever you say, but it was terrible behavior. And now
there's plenty of short people that get dates because they have a good attitude.
And this is what we're doing. Again, social media rewarding bad behavior.
That's so wrong.
He's turning into a hero.
Ugh.
Just, if you need to feel better, though, go watch the video of him getting choke slammed in the bagel shop. Kind of awesome.
Yeah, but you realize that choke slam's leading to all this fame.
But at least we got one choke in.
It's not enough, Virginia.
Hey, you want more?
It's not enough.
Okay.
People are like rallying around this guy?
Yes.
Yeah, boy.
Not everybody.
Well, did you hear this story? 2 people in Oklahoma were pulled over in a stolen car recently. And when the cops were going through the car, they found a gun, an open bottle of whiskey, a rattlesnake.
Oh, was it alive?
I believe so, and a canister of radioactive uranium.
What the hell?
Right.
I thought rattlesnakes, mess.
Or uranium.
Yeah.
Or uranium.
That's one that's sticking with me, Kev.
Yeah, cops are trying to figure out what were they going to do with this uranium.
Is uranium like if you pour it on something, it blows up?
Well, it's like what you use in nuclear bombs.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty volatile substance.
I don't know a lot about uranium. I did not pay very close attention in science.
You didn't get that one down.
Oh,
Okay.
metric charts and elements. So many letters.
Well, coming up here in a second, I want to find out who has the most random items in their car. I always love doing this check.
Good luck beating uranium and rattlesnake.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to beat gun, open bottle of whiskey, rattlesnake, and canister of radioactive uranium. So, yeah, if you got something random, let us know. 877-979-9763. Well, there's a guy in Virginia that was drunk and wearing a Captain America shirt when he decided he needed to attack 2 people that were in his house. And oddly enough, he used a hammer and hit them like he was Thor.
Oh, my goodness.
So Captain America doing the work of Thor while hammered.
Sounds like, more than just alcohol.
Yeah, he was arrested on 2 felony counts of aggravated wounding. Okay. Some odd things going on in Canada, including a guy that got a ticket for using a 30-pack of beer as a car seat for his 2-year-old.
You can't do that?
Apparently, Canada also has rednecks. And also in Canada, 2 guys escaped from prison there, got caught when they stopped on the street to comment on a guy's huge dog. They love dogs. The problem is, that guy with the dog was an off-duty cop who recognized them. Whoops.
Hey, I know you guys.
Yeah. Well, coming up this weekend, he is one of the greatest comedians that we have come through here, especially when it comes to the impressions. Frank Caliendo is going to be at the Palm Beach Improv this weekend. Frank, what's up, buddy?
Hey, how are you?
I was kind of curious for you and just your schedule. For you, does your year get busier around football because of the amount of sports impressions that you do? Because I know that, sports broadcasters, all this kind of thing, their season they're doing their vacations now, and then another month they're going to be swamped for the next 3 or 4 after that. Do you do kind of the same?
I definitely think people care more. HBO does a show called Hard Knocks.
Yeah.
And this year, the Oakland Raiders are featured.
It's going to be amazing.
Show, and the coach is John Gruden, who I met at ESPN. And last year, they came out and played the Cardinals, and somebody from the Raiders actually called me and said, hey, John wants you to come and talk to the team. So I go to talk to the team, And I'm doing some John Gruden. I'm like, look at you, Derek Carr, man. Take a look. You're not Derek Carr. You're Derek SUV, man. You're a big guy, man. Look at that Trapper Keeper you got on there. Who's on the cover of your Trapper Keeper, man? Is that Ralph Macchio, man? Who's that? You want to be Ralph Macchio? You want to be the Karate Kid, man? It's a dated reference. I don't care. So I'm doing all this goofy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And Gruden's on the side. He's like, hey, do somebody else. I'm like, no, man, this is working right now. This is a room full of giants.
Hey, why don't you move on, Frank? Enough of me. Let's do somebody else.
Oh, yeah, he was beat red. And they call him Chucky because he looks like that killer doll, man. So here's what happens. They win the game. They beat, and which was a struggle for them last year. They win the game. They beat the Arizona Cardinals.
Wow.
So what do I start getting? Texts from John Gruden. Hey, can you come to the next game, man?
Now all of a sudden you're the good luck charm.
Yeah, he wants me to. I'm the rabbit's foot. So.
Well, Frank, it's always great to hear your stories. You're going to get to hear more, see some of the impressions that he does and everything else that he's going to be doing on stage this weekend. Palm Beach Improv back in town. Get your tickets, palmbeachimprov.com, or call up 561-833-1812. Always good talking to you, Frank.
Hey, I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Okay, maybe this will do it here. World record idea with Jaybird and combo with Buds. Somebody said, how about you do the most number of cars served through the drive-thru in an hour? Nobody's in here.
Most cars in the drive-thru served in an hour. You would have to run and gun.
Jaybird works the drive-thru, and then you set a clock, and you got 1 hour. Who can move? Is there a world record for most cars through a drive-thru in 1 hour?
I don't know if there is, and that is something Guinness would. That's niche-y and it's weird enough, and I think it actually is impressive enough because you have video.
Yeah,
I'm not hating it.
I think that's the best idea so far.
Okay.
So if you want a world record in combination with Buzz Chicken and Seafood, that might be the best idea we've seen.
Someone said too, make the biggest corn fritter in the world, like the
Kevin
biggest.
Kevin said that.
Was that you that said
Damn, you didn't want to give Kevin no credit?
That's not
it's tough for him, isn't it, Virginia?
Oh, whatever. You know I love him so much. Probably too damn much.
Well, coming up here in just a second, we got some tickets for you to the Palm Beach Summer Beer Fest. It's going to be next weekend that this is going to be going on here. We're going to be debuting the new KVJ beer, BD IPA. It's a New England-style IPA. Due South is going to be putting that out. We're going to have the merchandise and stuff like that for sale next Saturday as well.
Sasser Salt got the sweet shirts and the glasses on the way. And Kevin's face is on the logo. And the eyes were drawn especially beady.
That's the cool thing, having your face on that. That's awesome.
We haven't had a logo yet for any of our beers with our actual face on it. So you're kind of groundbreaking.
This is one of those bits where I would love to get Ann's opinion. His face on the beer.
Yeah.
Where's your face at?
Yeah.
You never got your face.
They put a gorilla on yours.
Yeah, you had a gorilla.
Yeah.
It wasn't even a you gorilla. It was just a gorilla.
Oh, that's so true.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. She would not approve. So we got some tickets for you to join us next Saturday at the South Florida Fairgrounds Expo Center. Tickets on sale, palmbeachsummerbeerfest.com right now. Coming up here in a second, we're playing the like game. I'll tell you how long the clip is. You got to guess how many times the word like is used. It's a 54-second clip. Now, what is this from, Jaybird?
This is this show I told you guys about. My dad texted me. I'm watching the All-Star game the other night. He goes, hey, bud, you watching this Love Island on
Pando started watching it last
CBS?
night. They put it on right before Big Brother.
I am hooked. I was making fun of it, and I've watched all 3 episodes, Kevin. I am into this, but I cannot believe every contestant like really. It got so bad, the announcer of the show goes, this next conversation is going to be all about because they say nothing but
Okay, so you can text us your answers. Whoever texts in the closest is going to get a text back. So if you get an answer and other multiple people say it, we'll send you a text back if you have the right answer first.
Gotcha.
So getting it in quickly is key. 54-second clip.
I will say, it's a couple. They just met and they're vibing. They use the word vibing a lot. I'm just really vibing this chick, man. Mm-hmm. And they're going back and forth talking about how they're into each other.
And they're so scantily clad.
And there's a point where there's a machine going off, so be careful.
Okay, 54 seconds. It's a conversation between 2 people?
A guy and a girl.
Okay. Guy and a girl.
How many times could a guy and a girl say in 54 seconds? That's what we're asking right now. Put down your answer. Text it to us, 877-979-9763 to get those tickets to the Palm Beach Summer Beer Fest. All right, a lot of people are texting in their answers right now. We're going to get back to somebody here in a second. A winner for Palm Beach Summer Beer Fest tickets.
So you know, everyone's got a different answer about this like game. So you really,
Oh, really?
So we have to listen to it on the air and come up with the official number because there's 4 different numbers.
There's
right
a debate in the back room.
There is.
This is from a CBS TV show called Like Island.
That's very good, Kevin.
Mm-hmm. Okay, it's a guy and a girl on this clip here.
They're finally just getting to sit down to talk with one another, get to meet,
Okay.
vibe.
All right, I'll try to break it down here. We'll try to see how many times in 54 seconds they can use the word like.
You counting for?
I'll count.
Right.
Yes.
But like before, I mean, just like meeting everyone, I was like, oh, that girl's like awesome. Like I knew right away.
I mean,
My
that was
gosh.
5.
That was 5.
That was 5.
Are we at 5?
That was 5.
Okay, we're at 5 in 4 seconds.
I'm telling you.
I mean, this guy is good.
She's
5
good
in
too.
4 seconds. Okay.
She's pretty good too.
All right, here we go. Another little stretch.
But I was like, I don't want to show my hand too quick. So I mean,
I know. I was like, oh, he's cute.
Okay.
I got
2 in that,
I got
right?
2 in
Now
that
we're to
one.
7.
All right, we're at 7.
Okay, we're at 9 seconds into this.
It's so good.
Okay, here we go.
oh yeah, sweet.
Athletic, cute, like Liam Hemsworth.
Okay.
There's another one.
There's one more. Okay, we're at 8. Is that right?
Yes.
Liam Hemsworth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish. Are you kidding me?
You kind of look like him.
That'd be so sick. But no.
Like I love sports. I love going to games and
That's
stuff.
sick.
That's sad.
That's sick.
There's a lot of other good ones in here.
That's the other one that was.
Sick.
Dude, we kissed and it was so sick, man.
Vibing.
We were vibing and then we had the sickest kiss.
What's your tally at, Virginia?
I'm at 10.
You're at 10. I think you're right.
Okay, we're 21 seconds in.
I'm like a super competitive person.
Yeah, I'm so competitive. Like,
Are you?
Oh my god. Like I don't know. I just like to challenge myself. Like I just ran a marathon like last month. And
How like what was the distance?
It's like they're messing with us. I mean,
Like, what is
Virginia,
this? Like,
this wasn't even the worst clip.
did the producers tell them, okay, we're going to
No.
have some fun with
No,
this?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. I see this a lot. I hear like a lot from a lot of people, and in real life.
it's one of those words, and if you're around it, I will do it too. It's just it's like contagious. It's terrible. It's like a disease, Virginia.
It really is the like disease.
Okay, what is the like count?
Right now, I have it at 18.
18. And we're 33 seconds in. 18 likes at 33 seconds.
it's 26.2 miles.
I was like, what's your type?
I'm sorry. Like you could be the most beautiful girl in the world, but like if it's pulling teeth in a conversation,
Yeah.
I'm like, nah. Like
Wow, that was a pretty good little stretch there too. How many you got?
I'm at 22.
22.
But I'm not saying that I'm getting all of them. The one could have slipped by me.
You are the official counter.
Okay, I'm really trying.
I am too. I think you're on point.
Okay.
9 seconds left. We've gone through 44 seconds of this clip. We're at 22 likes.
I don't care about that.
It's raw.
Like right, like if you're really trying to find like quote unquote love, right, and like a real connection, that means I got to spend the rest of my life with you.
Yeah.
Okay.
3 more.
2 more, right?
3 more, I think.
Was it 3?
What did you get, V?
I'm up to 26.
Okay.
26. Okay, does that feel good to everybody?
Feels good to me.
26.
I had 24 at one point, and then I had 26 twice. I've listened to this clip so many times. Like, so many times.
Your ears are going to fall off.
I've sent Kevin like 3 different clips of this show.
He really has.
You are in it, baby.
Oh, no, it's got me.
They're smart to put it on right before Big Brother because people tune in and they start getting ready for Big Brother, and then they're like, what's this?
And the thing is, this Love Island, it's not as sleazy as the other shows. There's a little bit more of getting to know one another. There's just a lot of cringy conversations. That's just my game.
And you said your dad's into this?
Yeah, he's the one that told me about it.
Randy turned you on.
He did. I turned him on to the Lindsay Lohan Beach House show.
Panda was talking about it last night, so I think I might have to watch it now.
You will absolutely like this show.
Okay.
Like awesome.
Okay.
You like it.
Like sod.
There was also something that was pretty awesome you shared with me about your dad. Not only that he likes Love Island, but his email address.
I'm afraid to say it over the air because I just don't want people like hitting him up.
Don't do that. Yeah, do not give out his email.
He tried to do this thing where it was tennis, but he also wanted to play like with with P. Too.
Pennington.
Pennington, tennis. So he took the T out and replaced it with a P, so it looks like it's penis. But he didn't mean to do it, though.
It's like penis.
If you look at, I was emailing him. I go, Dad, why do you have penis?
Anybody up for a game of penis?
It says penis on his thing. And he didn't realize he did that until someone said, "Hey, man, your email looks like penis."
Penis.
It is funny. Yeah, some people really do try to get too cute with their email address.
He was accidentally. He didn't mean to be like that.
On Grindr, that would go over great. But I don't know if that's what your dad's going for.
Would.
Looking for some KVJ merchandise and swag? Go to kvjshow.com and click KVJ Gear.
Love this email. Somebody said, I know you guys are real weird about going poo in public bathrooms. I had a horrible story happen the other day. I was at some kind of like a nature park kind of thing. It was a drive-through deal. I had the family with me, and they had a restroom that was attached to the lobby where you could go in and buy souvenirs. So I go into the bathroom, and as I go in, I'm heading into the stall because I've got to poo pretty badly. There's this guy that had his back to me at the sink. Well, I go in, sit down at the stall, and for whatever reason, when this guy walks out, he turns the light off and leaves the door open. And here I am already begun my stuff, and unfortunately something hit me, and it was not a quiet round. So he's in there in the dark with the door open.
What? Was the guy messing?
I don't know.
The guy at the sink
what a great prank.
is a prankster.
What a great prank.
That is cold.
He had already committed because he sat down, boom, light off, door open, and the guy's in there trying to
Oh man, not cool. That's messed up.
That is so messed up.
He walked out. There was like 4 families that were out there in the gift shop area just looking at him.
Oh, that is tough.
That is terrible. Gosh, I hate that. Things just get more awkward in the bathroom. It really is. You get that whole thing. I had the other day, and just even like what you say. You ever walk out of the bathroom and be going, "Why did I just say that?"
Yeah.
Our new sales manager was in there, and I saw him, and we were at the urinal right beside each other. And I walk out, and I'm like going, "It's really great seeing you." He's kind of like looked at me going,
"What?"
And what did I disagree to?
What do you mean by that? Yeah.
He probably thinks you look down.
Oh, he totally did. I know. He's like,
how great was it?
Really great seeing you. Wait, what? Who is that? I don't even know this guy. Do you have a horrifically embarrassing public bathroom story, or what is the worst thing you can say while in the toilet?
And all of these stories, they just go to further my agenda that all bathrooms should be one room. They should be a self-contained unit that you walk in, you lock the door, and it's got a sink and a toilet, and it's got paper towels. We should not be pooping alongside of each other, people.
Someone got me really mad, actually, one of our coworkers the other day. They were in the bathroom, and they're like the whole time moaning, just saying this and that.
Wrestling with a poo?
No, they were actually peeing, but they were talking about issues that they were having, and then they go into this whole thing about how they have a terrible hemorrhoid. I'm like, dude, I don't want to know that. I was in there for under 90 seconds, all that went down.
Somebody said, yeah, in some bathrooms, they got those automatic lights that will turn off. Like, you'll go in, sit down in the stall, and then lights out, and you're like,
it's a motion detector.
We call those murder lights because it feels like those lights go out and someone's just going to come out and club you with an axe.
So what do you do? Can you imagine that, though? Imagine, okay, so, like, you leave the bathroom stall. Do you pull your pants up, and then what if somebody walks in like, and you're walking around shuffling around with your pants around your ankles, or do you pull up and then...
Them's the breaks. You got to figure it out.
Because I don't want my pants to be like, I don't want to get my pants messy.
Hopefully you have your phone on you. And if you do, you turn on the flashlight, you finish your poo, you do what you got to do, and then you go out.
Oh, I thought you were going to say call 911 because you feel so helpless.
No.
I'm pooing in the
dark. Do not start crying.
I'm scared.
Man up. It's just dark.
You have to duck walk your ass over there and turn that
it's
light
terrible.
on.
No. You got to finish what you're there to do.
All these kind of stories give me so much anxiety. I have such a phobia about being in public
Well,
bathrooms.
now I know how to get Kevin good next time we're out and about.
Turn out the light in the bath. It is a cruel trick.
Oh no, I have phobias because where I grew up, yeah, they would, if you ever sat down to go poo, they would turn off the lights, fill the trash can with water, dump it on your head. Like it was
At
just
school they do that?
Yes.
Gosh, that
It
is
was
so
terrible.
rough.
It was terrible. I mean, you would, if you ever started like first period and you'd be like, oh no.
You could argue you have a better shot just going in your pants, less embarrassment.
Or go find a hole in the ground behind the portables.
We had woods out back. You just take off sprinting into the woods.
Woods.
Don't sprint too hard.
Woods are your friend.
Don't run too hard.
That was the only solution to going to the bathroom at my school.
I don't know if if I'm in high school and I'm pooping at school and someone takes a trash bucket of water on, I don't think I ever go back.
That's next level cruel.
Next level.
The way Kevin describes it, it sounds like they did it all the time.
It was torture. It was all that you knew that.
You
knew that was going to happen.
If you had to poo, you probably gonna get wet.
If you saw somebody come back into class and they were soaking wet, you're like, you're taking it. They wouldn't be like, I'm sorry. They'd be like, going, you're taking a dump.
So you
so
learn.
you'd be shamed. Not only are you wet, but then everyone would know that you went
It's like
to
a scarlet letter.
I was like, you probably learned to hold it.
Oh, you did.
You clinch.
There were so many sick people just falling out at the end of the day.
You're probably giving yourself all kind of funky diseases from not getting the poo out.
You should have seen the people running home from school. Oh, it's terrible.
Logan sounds awful.
Terrible. It was rough. It was a rough upbringing. It
But
really
it does
was.
sound like an 80s movie every time you tell a story.
Every time. Somebody said, yeah, in my high school, they took the stall doors off to stop students from smoking. And you would be in there and somebody just walk in and be like, hello.
You had to poo with no door?
Terrible. I mean, that's honestly, at that point, you're in prison.
We had some of those back in Georgia when we'd have baseball games. For some reason, Georgia community colleges, all of their bathrooms had doors open. So if you had to poop, you had to poop and look at your teammates. It was terrible.
Terrible.
Bonding?
I mean, I guess.
Just awful. So, yeah, I really feel for the emailer there. That's tough stuff. If you've got your own problem, you can let us know about it. 877-979-9763 here at the KVJ Show. Oh, man, what a day to celebrate tomorrow. If you're looking for something to do, you're going to have an excuse to eat some French fries, baby. It's National French Fry Day tomorrow. Yeah. All righty.
You saw the big controversial topic?
What?
French fries or tater tots?
Oh, is that what it is?
Oh, yeah.
I haven't not had enough exposure to tater tots. You know, it's not a standard food that you find in as many fast food restaurants. And so I like tater tots, but the only thing I would probably say with the tater tot and the reason why I think I like the French fry better is it's too much potato-y stuff.
Oregon, for whatever reason, when I was up there visiting my sister, they lead the league in tots. Every restaurant had tots. You don't see that crap in South Florida.
Yeah.
I love me a tot.
Tots are fun.
Well, what's your answer? I mean, would you like better?
If you gave me tots that were to perfection with a cheese dipping sauce.
How do you feel about the Dunkin' Donuts tots? Aren't those good?
They are, well, the tots, they're more of a potato pancake.
Well, they're a round tot. They're not a cylinder tot like you're used to.
To me, they are a miniature potato pancake, and I love them.
I think they're the best in the game. They're so seasoned. Mm-hmm. Oh, they're delicious.
I think you ought to do a big boy.
They're good, but I'll tell you, I can name a lot more French fries that I've had that have been seasoned or dipped in something or whatever it is you put on them that, to me, it's just... I don't dislike. In fact, I mean, they're so close. They're almost like
Fat Kevin,
cousins.
Fat Kevin, you're kind of hurting my feelings because they are a bit different, and you can really season a tot differently than a French fry. Yeah, they have a different feel, and sometimes they'll put little onion chunks in the tater tot to give a different flavor.
Okay, all right. Well, that's a high grade. We didn't have that kind of fancy stuff when I grew up.
A little disappointed, Fat Kevin. I'm not gonna lie.
I grew up in Logan. I was a fat kid in a small town, man. My options were limited.
Sounds like a country song.
I was a fat kid in a small town. That is definitely a country
small
song.
town.
And I love
that would be my country song.
A large kid in a small town.
We need to write that. It's got to be a country song, though. I'm a large kid.
Oh, it's definitely country.
In a small town.
And I want some fudge rounds.
Yeah, it's writing itself. They say America's favorite French fries. McDonald's still number one, 43% of the vote. Just to let you know what a blowaway it is. Chick-fil-A's number 2 with 18%.
Look, I know they're not in the national chain, but Bud's Chicken and Seafood has amazing French fries. Can I get an amen on that?
They do.
Crinkle fry, right?
Yes, I love a crinkle. Don't like the Cajun fry.
Oh, I love the Cajun
I
fry.
do too.
I'm not
Are
a
you talking to a Cajun?
Yeah, what you talking about over there?
Yeah, Arby's, they're that kind of like they have them. And so does
Rallies.
Checkers got that seasoned Cajun fry.
They got Arby's at number 5, 8%. People said that's the best French fry in the game. Wendy's is 3 with 13%. In-N-Out Burger 4 with 9, which we don't have, and then your Shake Shack is number 6 with 5%.
Wendy's does good things. Wendy's is a very good French fry. Oh, you put them in the Frosty. You just jam pack them with French fries. What you want to do is really dig them down deep. Push them in there, and then you
scoop them out.
Yes, you have French fry shake.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
KVJ not only does a radio show, but also does an after-the-show podcast. Watch or listen on kvjshow.com.
Tomorrow, National French Fry Day. McDonald's is number 1 in the country again, but some people are saying, I don't know. There's a couple other ones that I like as well. And in fact, you're right, that big debate about the French fry or the tater tot. A lot of people actually giving us some other recommendations about the different tricked out things you can do with the tater tot. Somebody said, you ever tried tachos? Tater tot nachos? Oh, whoa. That sounds pretty amazing, doesn't it?
What about this? What if you did tater tot pizza where instead of crust, your crust is the tater tot? You make it real flat like?
Yes, like hash browns.
Yes.
We could totally do that.
What would be our sauce? Oh,
I like a hollandaise.
What about like a cheese sauce we like too?
I like that too.
Oh, Fat Kevin.
Sounds amazing. Your favorite food truck, somebody texts in, has sweet tater tots with marshmallow bourbon cream to dip.
Oh, I have had the sweet tater tots with the marshmallow. Oh man, real good.
And somebody said it's all about the crispy crown. It's half the size of a tater tot. Yahtzee.
I do like a crispy crown.
Okay, what is that? Where do you get that?
You get them at Publix. It's a brand. It's a style of a hash brown. It's like a circle, kind of like that. Yeah,
Okay.
It's like a little crown.
Who makes it?
Probably.
Ore-Ida?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. All right, there you go. Fried food in your weekend. Get some plans.
You won't have any fried food.
No, I won't.
It's so sad.
I
It really
will not.
is sad. It does. It makes me sad.
He'll
those
have
days
some
are
craft
gone.
beer. And he did try a bite of that pizza.
That's when you know how far you've fallen, when you're celebrating a bite.
I was big, too. Yeah, that was big stuff. Yeah. We'll take it to the After the Show podcast. It's going to be coming up live on YouTube here in probably about 15 minutes or so. You can always get at the end of the regular podcast. We do those, so hang on. Check that out every single day on your podcast apps. kvjshow.com and YouTube is going to have it. Before we get to that, though, Jaybird is going to wrap it all up here today with a thought.
You ready for that mind bomb?
Drop it.
Time decides who you meet in life. Your heart decides who you want in your life. And behavior decides who stays in your life.
Okay, yeah.
Behavior.
Did you miss a segment from the KVJ Show? Find it on kvjshow.com or soundcloud.com/kvjshow.